Caitie first told me that she wanted to go to school for chemical engineering, I had to laugh. Because this is a girl that still, you told her to turn left and she has to go like this. But she's come a long way since then. Graduated 9th in her class. Like,
Wow.
was there 10?
It was 60.
And then in the past, 4 years too, she's taken on other challenges like being married to me, which if you ask her, she might say an engineering degree is a piece of cake compared to that. But Curtis said at our wedding that with Andy's drive, and Caitie's drive, you guys will go on to do great things. Well, today's all about you. She also took on the challenge of assimilating herself into a student body of 19-year-olds when she was, 23? So that was challenging. It's hard enough for her to make friends, and I think you made probably 2 of the best friends you'll have in the rest of your life, Sarah and Kara. I was able to talk to Sarah last night, or not, 2 nights ago, excuse me. And she told me that it was Caitie that taught her how to be smart. That taught her that she was capable of doing and excelling in that program too. And I mean, that's a wonderful testament to your character. So, if everyone could raise their glass, I'm going to toast to you, babe. Friend, mentor, wife, graduate. Cheers.
Cheers. Woo! That was really good.
Good speech.
Well, I'd like to say something about today. It's a day that I believe a lot of us have looked forward to for a long time. This brings me back to a time almost 25 years ago. And I was looking out our back window. They were just building the house behind us. They had dug out the basement for that house. And behind the hole for the basement, there was a huge mound of clay. I looked out the back window, and I saw this little girl, not yet in kindergarten, climbing up that mound of dirt. And before I could get over there, she was on the top. And she was so joyful. She was jumping up and down on the top of that mound of clay and pumping her fists in the air and yelling with this look of jubilation on her face.
She had her clothes on.
So, this day has been a long time in coming. And, we know where she's at now, but I want to speak some about the how she got to this place. She went in the Coast Guard. She served our country. She worked a rotating 12-hour shift, a grinding schedule, and yet managed to complete her first year of her college degree at Tidewater University. We're here for Tidewater. And so, she had a letter of recommendation when she was honorably discharged from her commanding officer. He liked her working. She was working in dispatch. People's lives depended upon her properly doing her job. And by going into the Coast Guard and serving, she got the GI Bill. So Caitie paid for her college education the old-fashioned way. She earned it. So she got out of the Coast Guard, she came to UC, she decided she was going on the GI Bill. And the transition at first was a little bit rough from military to civilian life, going from a place where you do things by the book, into a university where people do things when they feel like maybe they should be done. But she stands today on top of the chemical engineering mountain, triumphant, magna cum laude, high ranked in her class, and one of the most difficult courses of study there is on the undergraduate level. So to get to the top of the mountain, This wasn't a leisurely hike up the mountain with little picnics in between. No, this was a fighting ascent to the top of the mountain. There were creatures that tried to stop her path and turn her back every step of the way. There was the organic chemistry ogre. There was the differential calculus dragon. There was the thermodynamics troll. But, and various other creatures determined to make her go back down. But with her sword of faith and her shield of diligence, she defeated them all and even turned some of them to be her allies. So we look today, she's up on top of the mountain. She's looking down in the valley. And as she raises her sword over her head, it glints in the sunlight and sends a signal out to the rest of the range and down into the valley. And people can see, yes, it is possible. It is possible to pursue your dream. It is possible to get to the pinnacle. So other people that are out there working, many of them laboring in obscurity, their hard work and brave deeds, not recorded, can see this as an inspiration. So today, I want to thank you, Caitie, for allowing us to breathe this rare air, this sweet air on the top of the mountain. Salute.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo!
Proud of you, Caitie. Okay, so I'm just gonna say, it's really awesome when my sister says, come over to this place and I'll give you free food. It's doubly awesome when I show up and everyone that I care about is there. And it's triply awesome when people stand up and say awesome, half-true things about me. And I just want to thank everyone for inspiring me and believing in me. That's it. Thank you. Cheers.
Come back home. At the time, one of the big songs was Chumbawamba. Does any kids remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. And she would just sing it at the top of her lungs. It's one of her talents, but anyway, she just would sing the song, and I just thought of that today. You know, you got down a lot. Just give me a cup.
Well, while I'm thinking about it, I want to thank everybody for coming today. I want to thank the people that wanted to come and just could not make it. I want to thank Liza for organizing this and doing most of the catering. I want to thank my sister for providing some of the dishes here. And I want to thank Andy for being a stabilizing influence for Caitie and helping her on her path to success. It's greatly appreciated.
Let's all get drunk.